Like Nantucket, we have a lot of celebrities who live in our area.
Yeah.
Paul Wiley, the silver medalist, has a home right up in front of us here, but they come and go, and you're just used to them.
Yeah.
So, and I think Hyannis has always been good about giving people their space. And whether you were a Kennedy or whether you were Julie Harris, or whatever. So.
Right.
So we're heading right now toward Calmus Beach. Calmus is unique because it's got the Sound side and then it's got the Lewis Bay side. There's only one structure on it. The property was given to the town of Barnstable by Mr. Calmus, who actually was a co-inventor of Technicolor. And in deeding it off to the town, he said only one structure could be built on it, and it had to be single story the way it is, so it wouldn't obstruct the views or this area. And of course, we have a lot of terns and plovers and others that are in the beach grass. You can go leftish here.
What about property values? How are they looking?
Very strong. And that's one reason our budget is so good. We have we collect about 100% of our property taxes, 99 to 100%. Plus, we have as Nantucket does, a real seasonal population.
Right.
And property values are quite high, as you might expect.
And property
like
taxes?
a median. Well, no, taxes are pretty good.
Compared to Nantucket.
If you have a median priced home of say $330,000,
yeah,
your taxes will probably run around $2,500 for the year. So this is the Hyannis Yacht Club over here that people see as they come in.
Oh yeah.
This is Veterans Beach. We just today, May 20th, got $200,000 to do a new park in here. You can go in and you don't need to take a quick, if you want to, take a quick run through.
Wow. What are you going to do?
This is a very popular area for a variety of populations. We have a lot of Brazilian residents, and they love to come and picnic here, and they come and stake out your ground. And this is something that people are.
How did that come about?
Well, it's again needing workers. Needing and populations that saw opportunity. This old playground that you see there, that's going to be a brand new playground with $200,000 that we just got from the state. And this is more of a kids' beach. This is where you run the sailing program out of. The lifeguards and we have a building up here. On Memorial Day, we'll have where the flag is up there. We have the JFK. You get that while it's going out.
Yeah, exactly. I'll never get that again.
Yep.
I don't grab it now. Wow.
So when visitors are going out, they're looking here at, it's called Fish Hills on your left, so named because the Wampanoag used to spread fish nets between there and the entranceway into the harbor and dry all the fish up on this area.
Excellent.
Hyannis Yacht Club, of course, and all the friends from Fagawi who'll be coming over.
Oh yeah, is that where they're from? Is that it? That's pretty much where it comes from,
right? It starts out over here, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
so that's where the captain's meeting is.
I'm happy to see them.
Yeah, exactly.
I love having them over there.
There's the Kennedy Memorial, right there.
Oh, okay.
So there's a reflecting pool there. Oh. So the town erected that in 1966. We just celebrated.
Wow, 66.
Yeah, 66. Just celebrated the 50th anniversary of his assassination, and did it at the memorial last November.
Now, you have a family and all that stuff?
Yeah, I have a daughter, and who fortunately actually lives next to me. So I was able to purchase a lot many years ago. She built her home.
So you
I have
live
two
here
grandkids.
now? You're in town?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been here since I started working on the boats in 1966.
What do you like to do when you're not being a town manager?
One thing I really like to do is boating myself. I have
love it?
I have a Bristol skiff. I have my own little Bristol skiff. There were some of those over right in your harbor. You'll see them.
Oh yeah.
And but they took my slip away. I had a town slip for 21 years, and they said, now that you're town manager, you're going to be setting fees or whatever. You can't do that. So I thought I'll trailer the boat around. I wasn't happy, but I'll trailer the boat around. And that didn't work so well. So this year I've been able to find a slip, I've rented it, and I've been fixing the boat up. So we'll take we have a lab that we love, and we'll take him running and into. We have a lot of parkland and trails that we can go to. We have a nice freshwater pond over in Osterville that we visit, and he loves to chase the ball, and we go for a swim there as well. So we have a nice mixture of, Lake Wequaquet is a huge lake right in the middle of town. We have freshwater, saltwater. Barnstable, we own 2 airports.
I did not know that.
We have one of the remaining grass slips in the state.
Where
I think
is that?
Vineyard, that's out in Marston's Mills. The other. We have 2 golf courses that are profitable. We own marinas. We have a horse farm.
The town owns a horse farm?
The town owns a horse farm.
Why do they own a horse farm?
Well, it was purchased under open space. They didn't want to lose the look and feel in that village out in Marston's Mills, or the old barns
Does it
or whatever.
cost money?
Well, we rent that. We lease that out.
So you make
So they
money?
take care of it, and we get a little bit. It pays for itself,
Nice.
and that's all good. So people are familiar with, of course, the Highline.
There we are.
But right over here in Bismarck Park, in the Harbor Master's office, is going to be a place for visitors to bring visitors, and then to learn about our town. There's these shanties. They're proved. You can pull in here for a second.
Yeah,
These are proven very profitable and very. This past weekend, for instance, we had one photographer who rented the shanty for the weekend. He can't rent his own space and stuff, so he's a freelance photographer, very talented. He's doing a very unique nighttime photographs of mariners and things like that, on metal. He puts the photo onto metal, and he sold 11 pieces of work this week. He booked a wedding, and one of the Kennedy family came, and they liked this whole look of this artwork that he does, and they want them to do the Kennedy compound in that. So he had a very profitable weekend for himself, and he's an emerging artist.
Well, okay.
We've had $1 million worth of sales come out of here from different shanty
You can
owners.
rent these by the weekend?
You can rent them generally now it's by the week.
That's
by the week.
Awesome.
And so
the town rents them.
That's right. And very reasonable. We're not trying to make money on it. We're just trying to cover expenses.
But
and the artists,
everybody knows they're going to make money on it. They're all going to want it.
Yep.
And you only have so many, so the price goes up.
That's right. And we kind of keep that price. We're not trying to generate a lot of revenue. We're just trying to give emerging artists an opportunity to show their wares, and then to perhaps be a part of our creative economy by renting spaces on Main Street or somewhere else. So this is all part of our cultural district. And
I see. That's a great idea.
And part of my thing is, when people come into your town and you invite them along the walkway to the sea, when they get there, what's there? So they can walk and see the fishing boats. That's nice. They can go on the pirate boat. They can take a sightseeing tour. But they also like to shop and see what else is out there, So
I tell you, you're doing a good job.
Well,
Tom.
We're trying very hard.
I've seen it. I know it.
Like these are all, new renovations here. The Black Cat Harbor Shack is great, and Spanky's does a wonderful business. So Baxter's, of course, a long-term time member down here.
Well, I should have asked you. Renting. What are rentals like? I mean, on Nantucket, it's really,
I know it's like
so hard to rent. It's so expensive. Let's say a storefront. I mean, is it hard for people to get those, or is it expensive?
It's ever changing, and I don't think it's that expensive.
You don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Not compared to what people would be used to over in that neck of the woods.
But then again, it's the clientele.
That's right.
You got to weigh it all out.
This is an example of our affordable housing. That is senior housing.
Was it always?
It's been since about the early 70s. And,
what about low-income housing?
Hyannis has the most, but we have about 6.5% of our housing stock is affordable. So that's subsidized in some way. We have other rentals and whatever that can be. So that's
now this place right here.
Yeah, it's Sunnyside.
Now that's a place for challenged people.
The Bay Bridge. Yes, Bay Bridge is mentally challenged folks, and it's a clubhouse. They have a little restaurant in the back. They do a lot of programming. We actually, through our community development block grant monies, we hire Bay Bridge people. We have a program where they they're our clean team. So they go up and down the main street and they clean it, and the staff is very good about knowing that a person can handle about 2 hours of work. Or, you know, if they get anxious about stuff, they've got someone that come out and rescue them and you know.
And
put them back.
how would you describe it? You know, it's right downtown. Do the people in town welcome those folks? I mean,
very well
yeah?
received. Yeah, we do have a homeless. Some homeless issues, but we're working very hard. The Main Street has come together, and you know, we've just gotten monies from the state.
Do you have a shelter for
Yes,
homeless people?
we have a NOAA shelter.
Yeah.
What we've just done is we've gotten $175,000 to make it a day shelter, so to try to pull people off the street during the day.
Yeah.
Puritan Clothing over here just redid this whole storefront.
I was just in there,
Yeah.
selling them an ad.
Oh, good.
I think they're going to go for it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hyannis Public Library just redid their building,
Jeez.
and so this issue.
It's looking
I think you can
great.
feel a lot
You
of
definitely do. Never felt better.
and yeah, we're very proud of that. We have in the JFK Museum. We also have the Cape Cod Baseball League, and
Oh, wow.
so
How is that going?
Terrific. We have two teams in Barnstable. We have the Hyannis Harbor Hawks, right down on the waterfront, and we have the Katuitt Kettleers. And
Can I take a left here?
yeah, take a left camera.
Oh, wow.
So here's Sturgis again. They let us put a couple of Kennedy photos on the side of their building because the Kennedy tour goes down here and then over to the St. Francis Xavier Church and then down along the waterfront. This is we're trying to develop this as an arts area also.
Oh, really?
We own two houses down here. This newly shingled one. And the one next to it's a Shirley Blair Flynn
High Arts?
Center,
Yeah.
Hyannis Art District.
Oh,
right?
okay, got it.
And this is a woman who rents that from us, that particular studio.
Nice.
It's her living quarters. Here you have some volunteers that decorating this, and we have artist space in there that they can. They're kind of doing more displays,
Yeah,
you know.
right.
And then that's a nice little brand new there.
Yeah,
that thing.
look at that.
Then we have the
Gorgeous.
Gaia Barn where we have lessons and things of that nature,
Okay.
and shows all year round. And kids come in. We have the high school do their presentations there. Now we're back at town
We
hall.
are back. Gosh, that was a good trip.
Oh, good. I hope that it was what you were hoping for.
Exactly. It
And,
couldn't have been better.
Good. Roll your window down here.
Okay.
And we'll speak this one right here. Joanne,
Hi, Joanne. How
Joanne.
are you?
this is Gino from Nantucket. And
Hey!
What are you guys up to? Is this the new town manager's mobile?
You got it.
we were just marketing Hyannis because he does a cable show over in Nantucket.
Oh, you
We
do?
just did a
Nice to
loop
meet you.
around.
Thank you.
Joanne Buntage.
Joanne
We're gonna
is-
do it here.
Joanne's our growth management developer. So all that you see along Main Street,
I
that's
did it,
Joanne.
personally.
Joanne did it, yeah.
Personally.
I took.
Are they gonna put a statue up for you?
Oh, I hope not. But I'm also the town's tweeter and Instagrammer. So,
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
The
so you're a
only
big
one.
social media
We're
gal.
trying to get into it in my department, so.
Yeah,
So is,
works.
This is fun.
We just
Yeah.
did a great interview. We had a wonderful time.
This is
just
fun.
You got it.
how would you characterize Main Street Hyannis? He was saying he was just asking for my characterization of how it's come back, and I talked about it being a livable, walkable area.
Exactly right. We talk what's successful in terms of economic development across the country are walkable village centers with a sense of place. We talk about in my department placemaking. People go, what is that? It's all the elements that go into a downtown. It's places to hang out, places to live, places to work, places to do your
It's
business.
not just about shopping, is
It's
it?
not just about shopping. It's not just about institutions. It's not about any one thing. It's about what the people in the community make it. It's diverse. It's lively. It's all of those things. And we're working really hard. You know, downtown, you know, Cape Cod is a small pond, you know, and we're the big fish. And so we're really trying to live up to that reputation.
Very,
This is
very
very exciting.
impressed with the way it looks and feels.
Good.
Very impressed.
That's good to
And I
hear.
think the viewers will feel the same way.
We all set, Gina?
Yeah, we're all set.
right.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, thank
It
you,
was
sir.
really nice
Thank you,
to
buddy.
meet you, Gina.
Nice to meet you too, and we'll be
right.
talking.
All
I'm sure
right,
I'll
good.
see you around.
So you're going to do this on the mainland? You're going to do this
Do
more?
you have your iPhone on you?
Yeah.
Okay, you've got to have this. Before you go, we have to make sure you see this. live TV from Nantucket, anywhere in the world, right now.
That's cool.
Okay?
That's
Your
great.
show will be there.
All right.
Okay?
And what I'm going to do is, Jennifer's family has all kinds of connections in Nantucket.
Okay.
So, she's one of four. Her aunt, her mother. I'll get them all onto this. So
Good.
I'll say, you guys got to watch this. So that'll be good. So, all right.
Please do, because we're doing a
But
Cape
you're not
Cod
coming
channel.
up. Yeah,
I'll tell you what's happening.
Yeah.
The channel is on channel 99 on Nantucket. But here, we're going to leave it on tablets and on phones.
Yeah.
But anyone who advertises with me here advertises on Nantucket too. There'll be a dedicated channel to the Cape at 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3. Always at that time. It could be as long as an hour.
Yeah.
But it's dedicated information and things that are happening on the Cape that you can tune in. If it's noon, you can tune in and see what's happening just about the Cape. Now,
Does it cost you extra to get this over on the...
I leave it here.
Oh, you leave it here.
It's on here. It's here from now on. I keep another car on the other side. I used to keep another car here, but I decided to leave this one. This one used to be the one on Nantucket. Now I'm keeping it here to build this up. This whole idea of what I'm trying to do. This
Good
is a
for you,
brand
Gene.
new thing.
Good for you. Take care.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, bye, Gina.
See ya.